H-A-L-L-O-W-E-N spells Halloween. What's going on, YouTube? It's your friend Jess, and welcome to the ooky, spooky, megalokooky edition of unboxing. I don't know. If you guys have been watching me for a while, then you know how into Halloween and special effects I am. So I'm very excited to have added this monthly unboxing to my monthly unboxings. That's right, you guys. For Halloween, I signed myself up for the FX crate. Very excited about this. I have no idea what to expect. I am fully fresh-faced because I don't know what the tea is, what kind of, maybe prosthetics, makeups, things like that are gonna be in here. So we're just gonna kind of crack in, see what kind of project we have, and make it happen. Now, the FX crate is a monthly subscription box you guys can get with special effects makeup stuff in it, I assume. I didn't even go back and look at all of the previous boxes because you guys know I just want to be excited and surprised. But basically, it's 25 bucks a month and you get to do a fun little special effects project. So I will make sure to link all that stuff in the description down below. And without further ado, would it be a boo because it's Halloween? No, that's just terrible, Jess. Well, let's crack-a-lack into this FX crate. Now, because this is going to be a project and this is not a standard beauty box, I'm gonna take everything out right now just to see what we're dealing with. Let's see what kind of box situation we have. It's very plain Jane. And what else do we have in here? Just like my order form, and oh, it does tell you about all of the products that you get. Very exciting! And it also has the prices. Ooh, okay, cool. Let's start digging it out. First things first, what is the theme of the box? Cat scratch. Cat scratch fever. That is perfect. You guys know I have a cat and I love her very dearly, but if you have a cat, then you know what it's like to be scratched by a cat. So I have a feeling that this is not gonna look unfamiliar to me when I am done putting it on. All right, so what do they give us in this box? First things first, they give us a Graftobian. Ooh, they give us a Graftobian cat kit. Now, Graftobian is a big time special effects makeup company. In fact, I have their palette of all the different colors. I use it just on basic makeup. So it's great for concealer, foundation, yada, yada, yada. Very thick stage theater type of makeup. Y'all know what I'm talking about? No? Sorry then. Let's open this before we find out what else is in the box here. Let's just crack her open. Okay, so it gives you kind of everything you need to get started here. You have your nice little Graftobian color wheel, which I will be able to utilize this in my next Halloween video that I have planned, my dears. That was a clue. They also give us a brush of terrifying quality. Oh man. I have no idea what brand this is. If it's Graftobian's own brand, Graftnobian. Let's try that. They also give us some face setting powder, also Graftobian in brand, a powder puff, some little makeup sponges, as well as a, what is this, just an eyeliner? This is just a black velvet eyeliner. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. They also give us here our little pictures of, I guess, the options that we have. Ooh, she looks pretty and fierce. These guys make like quite the couple is all I'm saying. Meow. And they do walk you through step by step for these two different looks. I probably won't follow either one of those today. Just get creative on my own. Next up in the box is the Graftobian modeling wax. Now this is stuff that you guys use to basically make like your own prosthetics. You want to like lengthen out your nose, make a scar, stuff like that. It's not the best for all those things because modeling wax does tend to be heavier than things like silicone or even like polyfoam prosthetics that you can get from like, Party City or wherever. So cool, very excited to have more of this because I could always use it. And finally, they give us this adorable little vial of fake blood. They call it stage blood, which because it's blood meant to be used on stage, so hopefully it looks bloody and real. There is nothing else in this box except for this spooky Easter grass situation, which I don't mind. I'll use this to pack up something else. I don't even care. So I'll tell you guys why I'm a little bit disappointed with this. When I first saw that it said cat scratch on here, I'm thinking, ooh, we're gonna have scratches and like nail marks and blood and like all sorts of cool stuff. I think I might add that in today because why the heck not? It's my face and I'll do what I want. 5-color cream makeup wheel, that was 25 bucks. The modeling wax was 5 bucks. The stage blood is 4. And then the brush and the pencil were about 9 bucks together. And then it says bonus powder puff, blah, blah, blah. So just for the color wheel alone, paid for basically the whole box. I got another like 20 bucks worth of product in there. And it does give you the tip here on the back. It says, typically cats are known for their poise and majestic beauty. They're known for their laziness. Come on, y'all. But FX crates cats are feral and wild. Use the wax and blood this month to create lesions on the cheek and show he will do as you do, and there's no doing anything about it. What does that even mean? He will do as you do? Who? The voodoo that you do so well. I don't know, but let's just do it. You guys, I'm really at a loss with this. Like, I don't want to make these cutesy little cat pictures. I just kind of want to like make some scratches and blood on my face, maybe like I'm transforming into a cat. I don't even know. I just want to start playing with some of this modeling wax here and see what I can get going. Maybe we'll just do some scratches down the face. Y'all, struggling a little bit. I feel like it's just not a creative kind of project. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like just 5th grader face paint party situation. I don't know, man. I'm pretty disappointed. These are great products, okay, you guys? This is not garbage makeup right here. Like Graftobian, Kryolan, Maron, these are all big time makeup brands in the special effects community, but I just feel like they didn't give you enough instruction or idea of what to do. Now, in one way that's great, because right, we can be totally creative and do whatever we want, but in another way, people are gonna struggle with what to do, so let's just start having some fun. Now, generally when I'm applying any sort of prosthetic, you guys, I would be using Spirit Gum or Prozaid. I don't happen to have any of that with me today, and they sure didn't give me any, so we're gonna be applying this to clean skin. Now when I say clean, she needs to be clean, because otherwise she ain't gonna stick to your greasy face. And let's get our powder ready because we're gonna need to put this on pretty much immediately after smoothing everything down. What I'm gonna attempt to do first, you guys, is just lay down like a nice patch and we'll put scratches into it. To me, working with it as one piece versus trying to make individual scratches will be way, way simpler as long as we can get the modeling wax to work with us. And here we go. Oh, yep. Perfect. Great. Work in small chunks, and I'm just using a regular palette knife to smooth it out onto my skin because it's gonna look ripped and torn, but I wanna make that happen a little bit later. So for now, just apply it as though it were a very, very thick foundation. So what about Halloween do you guys like the best? For me, obviously dressing up is a huge part of it, but I love horror movies. I am in like horror movie heaven right now, you guys. I watched Tusk yesterday. I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space with my husband the night before last. That is a classic, by the way. Just saying. Wrapping people's bodies up in cotton candy, come on, y'all. And you guys can see I'm kind of literally just smoothing it out as I go. We're gonna smooth it out a little bit more with some makeup remover to really soften out our edges to make sure it integrates into the skin. But I also kind of sort of want to create like a hanging flesh situation going on here. Oh, by the way, I should probably have said this in the beginning. There will be some fake blood and scratches in this video, so if your children or you are kind of scared of that stuff, go watch something else. Oh yeah, that's looking gross and beautiful. Good. All right, you guys, just to smooth out all the edges that we have here, I'm just gonna use a makeup wipe and kind of just try to wipe away the outer edges here and work that into my skin to make it look as seamless as possible. Mmm, delicious. It's already looking nice and scarred, Freddy Krueger-esque. I am down. And then I'm just gonna really smooth it out very gently. Very gently, trying not to remove it, just smooth it. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Now, before we powder it, I am gonna make the scratches in there, so this is gonna require some concentration on my part, and let's look at some scars from when I got cat scratches before. Oh, here we go, hello. I would say a cat paw is about the size of my little pencil sharpener here, so I'm actually gonna utilize that to give myself the spacing that I want on the scratches. So I'm imagining like 1, 2, 3, 4 nails right there. I'm just gonna hold it up, and I'm just gonna start by making little dings where I think I want them. Yes, that looks perfect to me. And then I'm just gonna scratch it down. Please be very careful because this will be touching your skin. Do not cut your skin with anything sharp. If you need help from an adult or a professional, go find one now. And I wanna dig it deep. And it's okay if you mess up, just smooth it out and do it again. And while you're going, you guys will notice that there's gonna be, anytime you work with stuff like modeling wax or any sort of, you know, face building prosthetic stuff, you're gonna have a lot of excess, so just keep something nearby to keep wiping off, otherwise you're gonna make everything worse. And when I get to the end, you guys can tell I'm doing like a quick like whoosh, just to drag that out. It looked like somebody scratched the crap out of my face, which is what we want. And then just to really show that it was a cat that stuck its nails in, I'm gonna create like little puncture marks where it would have started before it scratched down my face here. If you guys don't have a spatula for some reason, then you can always go in with either like cake decorating tools, honestly. I've used those so many times, as well as things like toothpick straws. Like honestly, just get creative. Use what you got. Okay, well, 4 little claw marks down my face. Why does my cat hate me so much? First thing we're gonna do is just set this down really, really quickly. I'm gonna dip into the powder with this powder puff and dry the crap out of this. That's really the way to get it to set. Oh yes, and now you guys can start seeing those scratches through there. But what this is gonna do, very similar to when a drag queen puts their eyebrows down, this is gonna create a nice base for us to start adding makeup on over, as well as dry down the modeling wax into my face. I look like a dang mess right now. but it's gonna be cool in the end, she said wistfully. And the cool thing about using something, you guys, like modeling wax or anytime you do any type of prosthetic, is basically once it's laid down on your face, you kind of just go in and do makeup the way you know how to do makeup. So feel free to get creative. If you've only ever done beauty makeup before, put some scratches on your face. Start playing with some bruises. That's how it all started for me. I got into like pretending to do fake bruises because I wanted to lie to people. This is true. All right, this is like a bad story, but true. Here we go. So one day I wanted to not go to school, all right? And I told my mom that I got into a fight with somebody and that they punched me in the face. And I attempted, at 10 years old, to give myself a fake black eye using her eyeshadow. It did not work, to say the least. I had to go to school. Part of me almost wants, I have so much more modeling wax to play with here, you guys. Part of me just wants to take this and really go insane, like a jungle cat attacked me instead of a cute little kitty cat. Maybe it's like some kind of metamorphosis type of situation. We can like bump out the brows, make it look more feral, get like the nose going. Oh, I've got ideas, but let's keep it basic today, all right? Okay. Okay, now before we wipe this away and start doing some foundation stuff, I went in and I'm just kind of re-deepening my scratches a little bit to really make sure that they show. And we can go in and fix this too in a minute, but I just really want some deep old scratches up in there. Okay, let's get a brush and wipe away as much powder as possible. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever HD stick just to start getting some foundation laid down here. And I'm not gonna put the stick on here. I'm gonna tap it around to really like integrate those edges in again. And then what we'll do is we'll use the makeup sponge to really apply that to the area because I don't wanna mess it up with the stick. This is a little too hefty. The makeup sponge, the makeup sponge should be enough to get the job done when we get that far. Oh, I hate these sponges. You know what? I'm using my regular sponge for the rest of my face here because I cannot live like that. And I'm not doing a full face of makeup, you guys. I just want to show you that with the foundation, it's really going to integrate it into your skin. We may have wanted to do a little bit of color correction, but I'm going to see, because Makeup Forever is pretty full coverage, so I'm going to see what I can get out of this first. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit more of it and put it on this garbage sponge here and start applying. And I don't want to press too deep either, because then we're just going to push in the scratch marks that we made. Kind of like what I just did right there, Jessica. It's all right, we gonna fix it. Everything's fixable, and if not, then you just turn it into a worse wound than it was supposed to be in the beginning. All right, I'm pretty happy with that, because we're gonna give it some scar color. We're gonna, I know she's a little bit dark, but we're gonna work with that. Now we're gonna start going into this here color wheel. First, we're gonna start out with just a little bit of this kind of brownish color, and I'm just gonna get that dusted like around the exterior. I really want it to look infected, gross, beautiful, kind of all those things. So we're just gonna work with this color very lightly. I'm putting it on the back of my hand here. I'm gonna take the same sponge I used to apply the actual makeup and just start kind of going over it. I want it to look irritated. I want it to look like my skin is screaming for help. So that's what we're gonna do. Now for this darker color, I'm mostly focusing it in the actual area, and we're gonna go a little bit further with that. Let's go in and take the next color, light one here, this like peachy kind of light brown, and that will be our next color on. And after this, we're gonna go over it with a little bit of red to make it look like nice and inflamed. Ooh, next let's add some yellow tone. I want some like bruising looking up in there. Mix this with a little bit of the orange. Yes, these colors, I know you guys, they look like mad gross, but that's kind of the point, don't you think? Get some pus color up in there. Oh yeah. And then that I'm also gonna take all around the outside because I'm gonna add some bruising, and the yellow is gonna be pretty poignant for the bruising, kind of necessary. And I want to create the illusion that my face is swollen, and I feel like I'm starting to see that now, especially right here, so let's keep it going. I need some reds, some greens, some blues. We need an eyeshadow palette for that. To create more bruising, you guys, I'm just gonna be working with my Jeffree Star palette here. This is the Androgyny palette, just to get some of the green and the blue to really make this start looking a little bit more swollen. We already have our yellow. We're gonna go in next, actually, with a little touch of blue first. Let's go with the green blue. Literally just like 2 dips is all I want. And I'm just gonna start patting that around here and blending her out. Just a touch. Oh, Jessica. Oh, no, no. What was on this brush? Well, this was not the color I thought it was gonna be. So we're switching gears a little bit. We're going with Rotting Flesh at this point because I don't know what else to do. See if I can brush any of this away. Literally just making it worse, Jess. Oh yeah. We're gonna try to save this with some red right now. Come on, red. All right, maybe, just maybe this is salvageable, you guys. Just maybe. I feel like I'm just making a big old mess out of this, but we're just gonna keep going anyway because I'm having too much fun. Who cares? I'm gonna try to overcome some of this blue and green situation with just more purple and red. Pray for the best. No! You know what? That's as good as she gonna get right now. And that ain't good at all. This is a new fail for me, you guys. This is a big old fail so far. Oh yeah. Let's just add some blood. And we are just gonna go ahead and use the brush that they gave us. Now the black, you guys, I'm going in just where like the scratches are to make it look like, just give it more depth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So I'm essentially just painting down where the scratches are. And it's okay if you get a little messy with this, because the stage I'm at, she's already pretty gone. And we've lost some skin. Ooh. It's alright. Work with it. Oh! Oh god. Peel it off and keep it moving, Jess. This is already a damn disaster. You shouldn't even put this up on YouTube, TBH. It just looks like I straight up burnt myself. New title for this video, how to do a burn makeup. Alright. Finally, let's go ahead and take this same brush, dip it back into the blood, and get that crack-a-lackin', because I'm like over this. And I'm just following the same lines I just made with the black. I feel like the blood definitely helps. This blood is not bloody enough, which I know sounds weird, but I will tell you guys, the Ben Nye blood is way better than the Graftobian. If you can get your hands on some Ben Nye Fresh Scab, that would really make this stuff pop. I wouldn't have had to add so much depth and dimension with the coloring. It really would have made all the difference, so just saying. And I really want to like irritate the part where the nails would have gone into the face, so I'm just like stamping up there. I look like I got messed up. This is super fun playing with blood. I don't know, you guys. This is just not, like, it just looks like a bloody mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm trying to like keep it clean, and this blood looks fake AF too. Like, look how orange this is, you guys. Ooh. Let's talk about it. Regular side? Not regular side. You guys, final thoughts on this here crate. So, do I like the stuff that came in it? Yes, I will definitely get a lot of use out of this. The color came out really nice when I used it. I mean, it wasn't what I was expecting. It was a lot darker than I expected. But this blood, come on, y'all. It looks like I was straight up just eating ketchup and had like an accident. Like, am I wrong? I'm not wrong. The modeling wax quality is good. It did not dry down the way I anticipated it to with the setting powder that they gave us. I generally use the Ben Nye translucent set powder when I'm doing any type of special effects. I just find it to be, I don't know, a little bit more flour-like in consistency. This is a bit more powder-like in consistency, which I know it sounds like just that's the same thing, but I promise it's not. And I don't know, I just feel like, what a lame kit, right though? Like, am I right, you guys? When I think cat scratch, this is more along the lines of what I was thinking. If we had some scab blood, if they had given, like, we could have done a lot more little pieces of hair and stuff up in there, like how cute would that have been? But, I feel like with the materials that they give you, if you don't already own a lot of special effects products, like more powder puffs, especially more makeup sponges and different colors and stuff to work with, you really can't get what you want. I probably could have made one of the two suggestive faces that they had, but I didn't want either one of those. Again, I am not 12 years old going trick-or-treating. I am not going to like my grandma's Halloween party, okay? It's not what I wanted. When I heard special effects and I heard cat scratch, I was like, yes, scratch my face. This is what we got, you guys, so can I recommend FX Crate? Not based on this month, certainly absolutely not, no. I did see the theme that's coming out for next month. Unfortunately, I spoiled it for myself when I went online to look up the pricing again for this box. So I'm more excited for the next box that's coming, but we are gonna have to see what that tea is all about at that time, because this is a disappointment. Part of it is my own application. I'm not even gonna try to lie. I shouldn't have got so heavy-handed with some of the darker colors. I should have color corrected first. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it's not like I wasn't able to get stuff to integrate into my skin nicely, and I don't know, I feel like, again, just this is this is just depressing me. I just don't even want it on my face anymore. Well, you guys, hope you're enjoying your October so far. I am. As I said, I've been in horror movie central right now. I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. There is another clown movie on, I don't know why, I love clown movies, you guys. I am not afraid of clowns whatsoever. So something about terrifying clowns just gets me. I love it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Killjoy we watched recently, and now there's Terrifier on Netflix, which is supposed to be like a hacker slasher movie with a creepy clown in it. definitely gonna see that. But I don't know, what are your guys' favorite Halloween things to do? Are you into horror movies? Are you more of a trick-or-treater, a decorator? What's your tea? What's your sitch? Because I love all of it. Anything having to do with Halloween, making treats, doing makeup, all that stuff, I absolutely love. So tell me down below. First of all, what did you guys think about this mess? What do you think I could have done differently or better, maybe to work with this a little bit more? I have plenty of this stuff left over, so if you guys want to see me use this stuff to make something completely different, I mean, we can use it for vampire bites and like all sort. Like I said, you can use modeling wax to make pretty much anything. It's a harder medium to work with, but it's still a lot of fun. So what do you guys want to see? What do you think? Let me know. Sound off down below. I'm gonna rip all this off my face right now and just wash off and reset my day, and I will see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye!